So we're headed east on Highway 14, and we're going to take a look at a nice-sized property with direct county road frontage. And in just a moment, we should see County Road 250 on the left. So we're going to go left, which is north, onto that. It's another quarter mile maybe. And from there, it's just a few hundred yards, and we should see the property on the left side of the road. Pretty nice day out here. It's in the lower 80s. Okay. But just a little further. This is basically all wooded. These tracks out here were logged about 2 years ago. So not clear cut, but definitely was logged of the mature hardwood trees. There we go. There's County Road 250. Now it is shown on some maps, including the Google map. The last time we checked, is County Road 255, so be aware of that. It is actually County Road 250. That's a gravel road, obviously. Okay. So I know we don't have to go very far, and we'll see the property. It'll be on the left side of the road. Here, and we'll get our bearings and we'll check it out. Alright, so from where we are now, the map right is actually showing us that is the property on the left. So it's, as we look to the north, it's on the west side of the road. You can see the timber. You can see it definitely was logged, but it wasn't clear cut. There are quite a few trees remaining. County Road is going up a little bit, and it's going to curve to the left, and the property will still be on the left. And at some point we'll pull over here, we'll walk around it a little bit. So quite a bit of County Road frontage. Some nice views back there that I just missed. Some pretty good trees there. This is probably as good a spot as any to pull off. So as we look to the west, that's the land on the left. And here is the property itself. Got some pretty good timber here. All kinds of County Road frontage. From where we are, it's sloping down very gently as you go off the County Road. And I'm going to walk back a little bit because you do obviously have the setbacks at Hawk's Roost as well as other properties. So you got to get off the road a little bit for your camping and building pleasures. But that gives you a little more privacy anyway, really. So here it's not quite level. It's got a little bit of a downward slant to it, but it's very private. We've actually got quite a bit of half-decent timber here, really. I know I sound shocked when I say that, but there are some tracks out here that at Hawk's Roost that got logged pretty heavily. It's just that this one happens to look pretty good, at least the part that we're seeing. I see a lot of medium and even some large oak trees. Looks like either a pecan or a walnut tree, looking at the nuts that are on the ground. Awesome area for wildlife, deer and turkey. Now here it's starting to level out a bit. I don't have the map right in front of me, but I believe this tract actually borders an easement road along its south side. So you'll want to look at that and kind of look at the setbacks and make sure you can do everything you want to do out here. But yeah, it's a nice deal generally to have the county maintained road because that'll give you access to the property year round, which is nice. Lots of room for building sites. Yeah. Lots of area that's easily level enough for a home or a yard. I know this video looks dark. We're looking right into the sun. We've got flat areas. We've got areas that are just a little sloped. Open areas, wooded areas. We've actually got the property on the left. We don't have a topo map with us, but it obviously is the highest here on the north side by the county road, and it slopes down fairly gradually. This is a really interesting property. In that it's got a ton of county road frontage on the north, but then it's actually got easement road frontage on the south. And we can't see that from here, but maybe we'll pull that way and check it out. We've got open areas, we've got wooded areas. Everything at Hawk's Roost was logged within the last couple years, but this was not clear cut. You can see quite a bit of timber remaining, and there are some open areas. So it's got the standard restrictions that all the properties have as far as setbacks from the road, foundation size, all that good stuff to keep the area looking good. But the big bonus on this property, one of the big bonuses, is that we just discovered it has a power line directly on site. So we're almost to the northwest tip of the property, and you'll see the easement road. So the land is still on the left. You'll see the easement road that goes into the south. We can actually pull into that. And as we look back toward the east, you can see the power line and actually a power pole right there on this property. So not only do we have county road frontage, we've got power on site. And actually the easement road, believe it or not, I think it comes right through here. It is a surveyed and recorded easement, giving you more access to the property. It'd obviously be a minimum maintenance road, but feel free to check out the drone videos as well. Be aware of the setbacks and all that good stuff to keep the property looking good. But I mean, you've got a nice mix of timber. Just from right here, I can see walnut, I can see oak, hickory, cedar. I don't see any pine, but I'm sure there's a few pine trees. Interesting property, and gonna make someone a really nice tract of land. InstantAcres.com.